So I'm in an Uber at the moment and I'm heading to a conference at the Westin Hotel in Brisbane. I'm giving my presentation at the EAN, Executive Assistant Network Conference. This is going to be a room full of executive assistants, very professional people. So I've made sure I've done my hair, I shaved a little bit of my beard. I still like keeping a little bit of something, you know, just to let everyone know I'm a bit of a rock star. I love being put into the corporate environment because I don't act like a normal businessman and take things very seriously. It's like a way of shaking everybody up and shaking out of that corporate world, which, like, let's face it, everybody is a child and everybody pretends to know what they're talking about. And I love just being my hyperactive, silly self, but delivering some really rich content. But I like delivering it in my way because it's like a shake up of their environment. So this is going to be really fun. I'm about 2 minutes away from arriving and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a cool hotel. I know this seems so weird, but I have to do this in order to be in the right mind frame before I get up on stage. I force myself a smile and do like a little skip. I know it looks weird and it looks crazy, but it's a way to program my brain to feel really positive up on stage. It's to release those endorphins, force a smile, to feel really positive, to eliminate any imposter syndrome or self-doubt, to loosen up my body so I'm not so stiff. It's a weird technique, but I've developed it over 15 years of having to do really high pressure, nerve-wracking content with television and radio, and so many times having to give talks. It's my own little formula, but it works. So this is the stage. I'm gonna be up here, and what I love about conference rooms like this, they're a bit more intimate than instead of the large stage where you can't really see the individuals, because I like to put people out of their comfort zone and come up to them and interact with the crowd.
Seamus Evans, he is our first speaker of the day, and he's an ambassador for Tourette Syndrome Association Australia.
Hello? Hello? How are we going? So my name is Seamus Evans, and I'm an ambassador for Tourette Syndrome Association Australia, and I'm going to tell you how I turn my flaw into a superpower. A flaw into a superpower. A flaw into a superpower. 10 point, you get street credit too. Through three main ingredients: acceptance, passion, and determination. Because when I was diagnosed at the age of 10, the doctor said, you'll probably grow out of it at about 18 or 21. So 2 days before my 18th birthday, I was like, yes! I don't have Tourette's in 2 more sleeps. Well, I'm 32. He's like, you know when you put a cotton bud in your ear? And you get that spot and you're like, oh. When you get that tick, it's like, oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Or this one. That one's one of my favourites too, because I'll walk down the street going, and someone will walk towards me, and they think I'm saying hello to them. And they're like, oh, you know what? But I don't want to be a weirdo and be like, no, I don't know you. I've got Tourette's. I don't know you. So to avoid looking like a weirdo, I pretend I know them. But I can tell you, when I was younger, I hated it. I didn't want it. I didn't ask to have Tourette's. They were the cards that I was dealt with. And as a child in school, when you have something so visual, you're a sitting duck for the bullies. 3, 2, 1. Seamus, you're 23, you can barely read all right? Come on, man, that's embarrassing. Just quit, do something else. But again, I thought, you know what? Why don't I just go for it? I've already come this far. Let's see how much further I can go. I slipped into a depression. My mental health suffered greatly. But through this acceptance journey and discovering a passion, I had to become determined. So in order to be determined, I had to discover resilience. Resilience is your ability to get back up after being knocked down. But the most important thing I had to discover about resilience was why. Why the hell get back up after being knocked down? Why? You have to have something to get back up for. The first thing I did was saw a psychologist. Right? I think if anyone ever experiences poor mental health, see a professional, see a psychologist. I discovered meditation. Also, something that worked for me was walking and talking out loud. So I looked crazy. Just one more day. Just get through today. Quit tomorrow. Just get through today. Quit tomorrow. I got this email, confidential meeting tomorrow, 10:30. I said, yes, I've got the Gold Coast. The next line wrote, feel free to bring a support person. So I moved back home. I lost my job, moved back home with mum and dad here in Brisbane, and I got on the dole. And let me tell you something, it was a blessing in disguise. Now as an ambassador for Tourette Syndrome Association Australia, going all over the country giving this talk, it is not my setback, it is not my flaw, it is my superpower. In life, we are all faced with that elephant, that giant obstacle in front of us. I'll never get that promotion, I will never get that job, I'll never buy that house. One bite at a time. Acceptance, passion, determination, and you will eat that elephant. All right, everybody, we're going to turn a floor into a... One more, everybody, louder. Whistle, go. We're going to turn a floor into a... All done and dusted. It was so good. I loved getting a few people up on stage who didn't really feel like it. But by the end, everybody clapped, everybody loved it. There was a really, really engaging talk. So now I'm waiting for my Uber. Home time.